overcast, kind of coolish day. The wind's nice and cool. The sun, if it were out, would be warm, but it's overcast, so it's nice and pleasant. I don't think I need to water anything today because it's not going to be that hot. I don't know what this plant is. This is growing very well. It's only a couple of them that are sort of not growing so well. And then I've got something new right there growing. This is making a comeback. If I knew it was going to make a comeback, I would have left the strawberry there. So the strawberry is like a long lost soul, but I put plenty of strawberry seeds, so room for others to grow. But this, I don't know what it is. I'm hoping for like a dwarf persimmon or a dwarf mulberry. It could be just about anything, but I put some dwarf seeds in there. It could even be like a boring passion fruit, because I put a few different kinds of passion fruit seeds. But I actually want it to be a dwarf mulberry or persimmon, or even I think I put in, but it could be the passion fruit. I mean, I think the middle one is possibly where I put the passion fruit. But I can't remember. I don't really tag them because I can't be bothered getting a label. They often like fade, and but the other person who I live with swears by labeling everything, so you know exactly what you put in there. Otherwise, it's a blind guess. I felt as though my lotuses weren't doing very well in the bucket, and so I replanted them. It's overcast now, but in the summer it's going to get really hot. In essence, I think the bucket perhaps was collecting too much heat, and their roots were going black, so I'm not sure if it was a lack of other contingents in the soil. So I decided I would try them in this bath, because roots going black is not a good thing. So I put them in here, thinking that they might mix well. It's got leaf litter in there that's been stewing for a while, so it's possibly rich in nutrients and other things, so they might come to surface. It's not actually that deep. It looks deep, but it's not. It's probably around 15 centimeters deep, so something that they can climb out of pretty easily and do well if they start floating. So this is the kind of area they were going to go anyway, but they were kind of baby, but it's not that deep. The water levels decrease as well, so they won't drown. They'll climb out of there and possibly be like, here I am filtering this pond. I'm really excited. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be healthier for them, and it's, it'll just get them back to where they should be anyways. A water surface with lots of little leaves, and probably get some essences of bird droppings every now and again, and who knows what. I have a gut feeling that it's going to work, but of course I don't know that it's going to work. Oh, look at that big hole. We've got lots of big holes. Something comes tunneling in. One day a snake is going to crawl out of one of the big holes, and then we'll be like, oh, the snake made itself a little happy home. But there are so many holes. It's like a snake could settle very easily in some of these areas, as long as it doesn't cave in on the snake. But it's all twined with old branches and things, so they might enjoy living amongst all the rubbish. This little tree here was doing so well when it was in a pot, but now it's in the soil, and I've been watering it for a few days now in a row, trying to keep it alive. I think the leaves are going to drop and it's going to form new buds, so it should survive. I was going to take the lotuses with me, but I'll probably be leaving them here. And if they sell the house, I'll probably be like, there's lotuses. Do you want to give me like a couple of them? Because I don't really need lotuses. I don't even know if I'm going to a house or an apartment yet, but you kind of have to wait and see. It's just like, I don't know yet. I'm very reserved about going to an apartment. I would love to live in the city, but every time I'm into a city, you get really crappy apartments that make people break in, they bother you, and then you get the really good ones that are like a hotel stay. But I don't want to move into an apartment and get a cyclone and lose all my stuff. So my first instinct is to want to live in the suburb, similar place to where I used to live, but I think that's a dangerous area now. Like, you probably don't want to live there. And so I'm like, I probably don't want to live there. So I'm like, oh, where else do I go? Every time I've moved, it's like, make sure you rent from a particular real estate because they're like better than other real estates or people. And you're like, yeah, I might use that real estate, but if they don't let me in, that's when I venture off to your secondary and thirdary real estate groups and see you know, what kind of places. They're okay, but they're not perfect.